talking about kids who were in the class and saying their name and then her having to take a break because she was so emotional and just like it hitting her personally and her saying how she'd rather have the class loud instead of quiet like it was today. So that's what it means.
Alright, let's go. One of these rich view. Gordon.
Shantae. And what hit me the most was probably
What were you really quick?
Walking Dead.
Thank you.
And what hit me the most was probably Caitlin.
Why?
I don't know, because I was so calm and saw her. I got everything else I was fine until I saw Caitlin. Just like, I don't know, I was just thinking like, what if Caitlin really died? And I didn't have her anymore, and then I just, it just sucked.
Oh, thank you for sharing. I'm gonna go drunk driver.
My name's Colby. I'm a driver, car guy. Probably what hit me the most was seeing all the people that I affected because of my choice to drive, and the guilt of knowing of all of my friends, family in the car. I'm friends with every single one of them, so that really got to me. Seeing one of my best friends in the passenger seat dead, that got me through that.
Awesome, thank you for sharing. No, just because of that, I'm gonna go to the other drunk driver.
Probably being put in handcuffs and being put in the back seat of the car and seeing the ambulance drive by, and it was kind of scary.
Awesome, okay. Maybe one more. I'm liking the answers I'm getting, guys. There's a reason why I'm asking this. I need one more. Who did the, sorry, is it Walking Dead? Right?
Yeah.
I need one more Walking Dead. Who wants to speak?
I'm Courtney, and I was part of Walking Dead. And I was really surprised how quiet it was when all these kids were gathered around, and I was really surprised how you couldn't hear anybody. I don't know if they were just bored or if they were like hit by it, but I hope that almost all people were able to understand that this can happen. Hopefully they see the effect of it.
Well, guys, like I said, I was a part of this in 2006. I told you guys a little bit about the story, but now I'm able to go deeper into it. When I was a part of it in 2006, honestly, I've never had an actual sip of alcohol except for one time before this actual every 15 minutes. The first time I actually did it was actually a month before that, where I ended up getting in an accident with my buddy's car before drinking. And I felt horrible, I felt mad. I ended up going and seeing him. I'm like, bro, dude, I messed up your car. I'm sorry. He's like, dude, it's alright. I have a few shots, bro. I'm in auto shop. I can fix it up right away. I'm like, dude, I just pulled your car, man. He's like, dude, it's cool. I was still knowing, I'm still not supposed to drink and drive, all that stuff. I was like, fine, whatever. I ended up having a few shots with him. A few shots turned into about 6 or 7 shots. 7 to 8 shots, then turned about 10 or 12 shots. In less than a half an hour, guys, I had probably between 15 and 20 shots, not lying to you. Okay? Does anyone know the actual BAC for that? Does anyone know what BAC is? Okay, good. Okay, does anyone know the actual meaning of that? Do you know like how much you're not supposed to have? Point what? 0.08. Okay. Does anyone know by chance, even any of you out there, how much I had in that half an hour, having let's just say 13 shots? Yeah. Okay. So in half an hour, I was already way over it. Okay. All right. End of Dr. Flies. Don't worry about it. Okay. You understand is the fact is I actually still got in the car and drove my friends down to the high school because we were gonna go watch a basketball game. Okay. So what he was saying is what he saw how it affected his friends and his family. If anyone knows me personally, I'm a person that I hate when people pay for my mistakes. I hate that. It just drives me crazy. It drives me insane. Why? Because I'm a huge person on athletics. I love being a leader, love being, challenged, all that stuff. But when people make up for my mistakes, it bothers me. So what do I mean by that? So whenever I show up late for practice or I messed up on a play or anything like that, some of you maybe athletes have done, I don't know. Coach would tell me, hey David, come here real quick. All right, everyone line up. All right, David, tell them to start running. Anyone had that happen before? Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? Okay, why? Because we hate when people pay for our mistakes. So what he was saying was is that our friends had to pay for our mistakes. Guys, we're trying to let you know about this is everyone's going to pay for our mistakes if we keep making the wrong decisions. Okay? When I was there in 2006, it was so fake that all of a sudden when I saw them place, I get emotional about this. Why? Because I care about people. They placed a thing over my buddy's face, okay? Because we actually had the accident in the street. They placed a thing over his face, and as I'm getting arrested, I actually got out of my play and started going towards the car, and they had to tackle me almost to say, oops, they had to tackle me almost to be like, dude, David, like, calm down. You know, I'm like, why is there a thing over his face? Why is there something over his face? Why is my friend not moving? Guys, that's what I'm trying to tell you is that people are going to pay for our mistakes. People are going to it's going to suck. And we hate it. Because why? Because we still wanted to have fun. Because we still wanted to go out and drink. Because we still wanted to go out and have that amazing time with our friends. I'm not stupid, guys. I grew up in Paradise my whole life. I know what happens every weekend. Okay? I'm not trying to here to point fingers at anyone. Okay? Why? Because I did that. But I'm letting you know the mistakes that we make, it's going to cost us anything. Alright? So there was that one. Another time I did it was in 2000, where were we in that? We're in 2012. As I moved on, you know, this thing really hit me the most. I was like, you know what, I can't drink no more, I'm not going to drink. Gave up drinking for a while, and all that stuff. I was always the designated driver for everyone. Then all of a sudden, once you turn 21, guys, it doesn't change. Alcohol's still here, it's still going to be around. Just because you don't live in Paradise anymore, it's still going to be there. All of a sudden, I ended up driving, but I never drove anyone home when I was drunk. Ever. Why? Because of this actual thing today. Okay? But the times that I did drive home, I still drove myself home. Now let's talk about now our friends are not in the car. Some of you that still want to go out and party, still want to go out and drink. I can't tell you you can't. That's your choice, it's your decision. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about choices. The choices that we make today. Okay? The choice that I made, that you made, you were saying, affected our friends, because my friend that I've known my whole life, I was growing up, I played sports with him. I played basketball with him. We used to beat each other up wrestling in our boxers in the bedroom, just trying to be funny. You know what I mean? Trust me, I had that friendship. I have many friends I can name off right now, but I have that kind of friendship. But why did that affect you? Because how close you are, the connection you have. Now let's think about ourselves. Some of us want to still drink and drive, but yet we're driving. Don't worry, I'm not driving anyone home, I'm just driving myself home. Okay, well just think about this. No one's in your car. Who's at home waiting for you? Family, friends. Do you think your family wants to hear a phone call saying, you know what, you died in a car accident because you were drunk? Or that you were severely injured in a car accident? Most people actually, I don't know why, I think because it loosens you up a little bit, he can actually answer that. People that are drunk don't really die. I haven't heard that many people die from being drunk, right? Am I correct?
Drunk driver usually gets away,
Exactly.
and the other people are the
They
victims.
come out with a few nicks and bruises, but,
We don't know why that is.
okay, but when you drive into someone else and kill someone else, what does that do? They weren't your friend, they weren't your family member, but they were someone else's friend. They were someone else's family member, guys, that we're trying to get connected with everyone. Does everyone understand where I'm going at right here? Okay? Because like I said, guys, I'm not here to point fingers. I can't say, dude, don't go out and drink. Hey, don't go out and drink. What are you doing? You're being stupid. Why? Because I did that. We're trying to get the choices that people are making today and wake up to reality that, guys, we can't do this no more. Okay? We can't do it. One thing that really spoke to me that made me really want to speak to you guys even more about this is it happened a month and a half ago. Passes around. A young lady at 18 years old. Go the opposite way. At 18 years old, she decided she wanted to drive some friends home. February 4th of this year. I was just up in Oregon visiting my girlfriend's family, getting to know them and everything like that. And I began to think, you know, it's been a while, I hear about car accidents here and there, but it didn't really hit me. Until the fact that I actually saw this news article and I said, you know what, it's still happening. It's still happening and it hasn't changed yet, okay? You know what, we try our absolute best to get it down to 0 minutes that people die from car accidents. Okay, is it gonna happen? We don't know. Will we like it to happen? Yes. But when you guys look at this article, hopefully everyone gets it. I want you to read all of this. I want you to read all of it right now. I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit, but I want you to read the whole thing. And I want you to imagine, before you read it, I want you to imagine if this was you. You were the one that drove the person and one of your friends died and one of your friends passed away. Okay, go ahead and share it. I don't know. Am I short? Alright, sorry guys. We'll go ahead and read it, and once everyone looks up, we'll know when you guys are done.